Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm starting a little bit earlier today because I am so excited to play Grimshire. And so I want to chat for a little bit because I want people to be here. I know that there has been some intrigue. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water today. Some interest in this unique, what do I call it? Plot line. And so hopefully Hannibal Nectar can be here today because I found out a few things. I used the wiki like a fiend, and I was so sucked in. I made a little like doc of my goals and what I had done so far and what I'm working towards and everything, because I love a good list to keep myself organized. And previously for when I was playing my first playthrough, I was just kind of like yapping and taking my time and everything. And this is a not so chill game. This is a game where you gotta lock in. And so after I've made many blunders with this first playthrough, off stream, I decided to start a second playthrough to kind of learn and adjust. And hang on one second. Something about my chair was off. I had to adjust. Anyway, so basically I started a second playthrough so that I could like find out what it takes to be successful in this game. And I think that I've learned a lot and I've done a really good job so far. And I made sure to not play past the point at which we had made in the first playthrough so that I wouldn't get spoiled with anything new. God, my throat is so dry. So basically I've been excitedly I from like because I last streamed on Thursday, from Friday until today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've just been glued to my computer playing this from like morning to night. I'm so involved. As Hannibal Nectar says, I'm so normal about this. And so yeah, it's totally sucked me in. And so I want to, excuse me. I want to, part of me wants to wait until I see more people come in, because today we're probably going to have Joe join us. Joe is my mod and also another streamer and a friend. And so Joe said that they wanted to jump in Discord and hang out with me. And also I know that they're like super invested in this like game and creating theories and possibilities and everything. So one thing that I was working on other than playing this game is I thought that I had finally figured out splitting audio. I thought that I had finally figured out how to split my music from my and like my game audio from my stream so that the VODs won't have the background music and I can play whatever I want. However, it's not working yet. Good morning, Jade. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Tell me everything. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Hang on. Is that better? Is my voice better now? I turned up my mic and I turned down the music. So if I'm now overwhelming it, then let me know. Hello. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, so still working on splitting the audio because it's my VODs on YouTube, because I upload right after I'm done streaming. I upload my VODs directly to YouTube from Twitch, and so they have been getting parts of them silenced, and I thought that I was using DMCA free music, but I guess not. So parts of them are getting silenced, so I'm still working on that. I sound like a big dummy because it seems like everybody has been able to split their audio except for me, but I'm working on it. Joe, hello, so good to see you. How are you doing? Tell me everything. I put you in the title, but also I can take you out of the title because I want you to I want you to feel like you can come and go as you wish. You're not trapped here as like my co-host. Audio crap is so hard. It really is. And so, yeah. You woke up so dizzy. Why? Do you know why? No. That's awful. The two things that I cannot handle are dizziness and nausea. Like pain, headaches, muscle aches, whatever, like fine. Anxiety, fine. Nausea and dizziness, hell no. I feel like I'm having a mental breakdown. Also, let me check something real quick. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying, I started a different playthrough over the weekend for Grimshire, and I was sucked in. I played it from morning till night, all through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I got up until the point where we were in the first playthrough, and I really want to show you that save and work on the first save because I learned so much, and I also got so much more, not further in terms of days, but further in terms of like development. It's amazing. So the only thing I can think of, Spence, thank you. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? Tell me everything. The only thing I can think of is I went back to work the other day and for some reason everything like imploded. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Joe. Hi, Spencer. Everything. Yes, everything. You can tell me all of it. Oh, that's fine. Feel no pressure, Joe. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. And yeah, I put you in the title because I got overexcited, but I don't want you to feel pressure to even join at all. You don't even have to join today at all. You know how I am. McDonald's breakfast. I love McDonald's breakfast. What are you getting? What's your go-to order? I love an egg McMuffin and hash browns and the McGriddles, but you can order only the quote-unquote buns, like only the pancake part. Love. Maybe some orange juice, depending on how I'm feeling. Anyway, so yes, so I was thinking today I can do a walkthrough of my new playthrough, and then we can turn around the first playthrough, because I feel confident that I can save it now. Now that I know what is possible, I think I can save it. And the only downside is that I accidentally triggered a cutscene in the second playthrough, so I stopped. Like, I couldn't even back out of the playthrough without losing the entire previous day because it hadn't auto-saved yet. And so I completely just like left my computer screen, walked away, and it's still up today. So hopefully it doesn't glitch, but I didn't even want to press next or anything because I was like, oh shoot, this is a major plot point. I get a sausage and cheese bagel, Joe gets a sausage and cheese McMuffin, and a hash brown. Yum. Yum. There was a small period of time where they brought back 24-hour breakfast, and I loved it. I took advantage of that. And I don't think every single location brought that back, but several of them did. And they took it away again. So now I barely get breakfast unless I'm out early for some kind of appointment or something like that. And so yeah. So I'm very jealous. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, apparently people were like calling around to different locations to be like, hey, are you guys doing it? Hey, are you guys doing it? And they were like keeping it under wraps for some reason. Like they were like, I don't know, you gotta come by and see. Because I was reading about it online because I was like, shoot, did anybody keep it? Is anybody still doing it? But yeah. Also, I can't figure out what it is. I can't get my seat right. You know where it's like you can't get your shoes and socks right, where it's like you can feel your socks inside your shoe, or like your laces aren't tied the exact same tension. I'm getting the same way with my desk chair right now. Like, I've already adjusted it 3 times and I can't figure out why it doesn't feel exactly right. It doesn't feel quite right. Jade! Thank you so much for re-upping your subscription. 2 months. That's so exciting. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Aw, I love you too. Oh, I didn't do my crow. Who am I? And I didn't look at, wait, let's see. Who is your... Jade is a white-colored jay, and I am a Western carrion crow. Okay, okay. Also, I noticed when I looked at my stream summary last time, it said that I gained a subscriber, but I don't remember anyone subscribing. And so I looked back in the activity log, and there wasn't any notification. Excuse me, there wasn't any notification of anyone subscribing, so I couldn't figure out where it came from. Also, I'm gonna be like drinking a lot of water and clearing my throat a lot. Oh my goodness. I know, it do be dumb. So yeah, my only worry is that today I have to like lock in order to turn this playthrough around, and when I'm locked in, I like have to be quiet to focus. And so I worry that today is going to be like a less talky stream. Okay, give me 1 second. Maybe I can fix my chair this time. Hang on. Okay, I might have fixed it. Jade streaking 5 streams. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. It means a lot. I got sappy on my Instagram stories last night because I was like, thank you to everybody who's supporting me. Like, I'm trying to make this my career and I just love you guys. So yeah, I love it. Okay, so, oh, damn it, an ad just started. Okay, I was gonna go in and update you on what's going on with the playthrough, but I'm gonna wait until the ads are over. I'm gonna wait till ads are over. Maybe I need like a throat lozenge or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. I have, what do I have? I have honey and ginger. I have like 3 bags on my desk because when I first started streaming, my throat would get so sore. Like, I just wasn't used to talking so much. And I have caramel ricola, honey ginger, and wild cherry. But then also, I don't want to be like ASMRing it and you can hear the candy in my mouth. I don't know, man. Okay, ads are almost over. Okay, ads are over. Welcome back. So like I was saying, I think that today might be a quieter day vocally for me because I am determined to turn around this playthrough, and it requires focus, and also my voice is being weird today. So I'm also not able to change the settings right now because I am in the middle of a cutscene. Like I said, I saved it so that you guys wouldn't miss anything. So I'll have to mess with the sound settings after the cutscene, but basically while I was playing, I silenced the music and the voices because I wanted to listen to something else. But let's see here. Okay, so this is my what I did list. So what I did was let me pull it up for myself. I began an overhaul of my farm organization. This is for the first playthrough. This is what I've done since last stream. I played like 2 days and that was it. I played like 2 days to kind of see if I could start to revolutionize things, and I did, so I was very optimistic. So I began an overhaul of farm organization. I'm trying to make it match my second playthrough because I think it's been really efficient. I have built 3 of the 4 barns that I need, so I can start to get critters like my critter count up to get resources, and also for, unfortunately, butchering. because I've been trying to get around it, but they've started requiring things for quests like blood and offal and stuff like that, and I'm like, I have caught Alfeeps and Bluggies. I hate the name Alfeep. I found out that there are skills that you earn that are skill points, and you can like upgrade and get extra abilities and stuff. I didn't know that was a thing, so I upgraded some of the skills. I spent my like 10 skill points that I had. I have finished installing half of my sprinklers, and I've installed all the sprinkler pipes, so I just need to build the rest of them, and I'll have fully automated farming. I got some more regrowing or like regenerating crops planted, so that makes some things easier. I finally upgraded my pickaxe and axe to iron. So, in my other playthrough, I've already got them like maxed out, and it's only like midsummer. I've already got like my tools maxed out, and I just didn't realize that that was something that you could do. I totally, Jade, okay, sounds good. Have fun at work. Do a great job. Your dog just did the funniest grumble. That's cute. You're absolutely adorable, beautiful dog that's a menace. I upgraded the fishing rod, so now I'm able to actually... Fishing has been my main source of carnivore food, since I haven't been butchering stuff anymore, or yet. And so I upgraded the fishing rod so I can actually catch like most fish now, finally. Joe is streaking 10 streams. That's awesome. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for tuning into 10 streams. That's crazy. I appreciate you. Okay, have a good look, Jade. I completed Percy's fish farm request. So it turns out that even though Percy died, unfortunately, RIP, you can still finish his quest to build the fish farm. So I completed that. And now there's a pool of clean water that I can fish from that's not poisoned. I completed a couple of miscellaneous quests. I was surprised when I looked at my quest list how many of them I had failed because I thought that the game was moving too fast for me. I thought that like I don't have the time and resources to actually like get this stuff done. And it turns out I do. I was just yapping and moving slowly. So I did complete a couple of miscellaneous quests. I progressed in the mines. Previously, I had not made it past like floor 3 or something. I was able to progress in the mines much deeper. I upped the ration reserves from like 0 to 1 day, and people were starving. And remember that time the military came around and stole all of my food in my possession. So now I have the reserves up to 2 to 3 days. And then I upped the museum donations to 57. I hadn't been donating stuff because I was like, oh my god, I can't spare a single resource. But it turns out the museum donations give you a lot of useful products that you kind of need to progress. So, yeah. So that's my update of what I did in my first playthrough that since the last time that we talked. Right now, let's silence the music for right now. Right now, you love to yap though, but I've learned that like if I don't focus, when I hone in and focus, I can get so much done in this game. So I don't know if I might be a little bit more quiet today or what, but anyway, I'm not able to, and I made a to-do list that I'll show you, but I'm not able to exit this cutscene or progress. After this cutscene is done, I want to show you my second playthrough. Joe's first. Jade didn't claim it. After that duck ass emote is my favorite. we're gonna watch this. We're gonna just like leap in head first and watch this cutscene, and then I'm going to go out and show you my second playthrough farm, what I've done, and then we'll switch over to the first playthrough and we can advance. I'm very excited because I love the idea of fixing stuff, and so yeah, here we go. So this is, it's not going to have much sound because I turned it off when I was playing it at home, not at home, before, and but I'll turn the sound back up once this cutscene's over. So if we remember, there was a quest to tame this predator that had come to town that was like brutally murdering people. And Spencer's an Eastern carrion crow. Didn't I get, what was I? I was also I was a Western carrion crow. Okay. So I accidentally finished that, like gathering the resources for the taming quest on this second playthrough. So this is the cutscene for that. So this is what we've got. So Tonner. Oh my gosh, we caught it, Kai. Easy now, Tano. Catching it was the easy part. Now you have to tame it. Nothing better happened to Tano. I love him. Oh, where's my controller? Don't worry. I'm sure it'll love to be our friend. Oh, what is that? That's like walrus tusks with a scary... That's scary. Hey there, big fella. We're not gonna hurt you. We want to be friends. Tano. Shh, Kai, I'm busy. It's gonna be okay. Here, have some bluggy steak. There we go. That's a good predator. Eat your snack. No. Don't worry. I'm just getting closer to deliver more meat snacks. Tano. No, Tano, no! Here, have this last bit, okay? Oh, no! You want to be my friend, right? I've got more meat back home. Do not let it out of the cage. Now, be a good, ferocious predator and stay still while I let you out of this cage. No. What, you didn't, like, have a leash or anything prepared for this? You couldn't take it back to your... Could you not take it back to your place in the cage? Like, take it back to your home in the cage? Good job, Tano. Thanks, Kai. Now, what's a good name for them? Seriously? Okay. Phew. Okay. I was worried there for a second. So let's put where's my settings? So I had turned everything down because I like to play with my own stuff in the background. So tell me if it turns out too loud or quiet or whatever. So this is my second playthrough. So I'll show you my little farm and then we'll switch over to the first one. Oh, tell me if it's too loud. Tell me. Okay, is this better? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Or is it still too loud? I'm gonna turn it down one more. Okay. Alright, let me know if that's still bad. And I will adjust it further. Okay, so this is my second playthrough, and I just want to show you what is possible. I'm on Summer 24. And this, I discovered, is what's actually possible. I thought that none of this was possible. I would need like a second or third year to get to this point. So I have everything organized. I've actually done some cooking. We have multiple composts here, and I put supplies next to every single like station, so it's right there for where I need to use it. We've got our hay fields, and we've got fully automated sprinklers and everything with our seeds and whatnot here. Log cutters, lots of drying stuff. We've got some of all 4 of the critters. I've got my butchering table here, which I haven't used yet. And I let the villagers fill in the supplies that we needed for that other quest. We have the processing barrels and press. I haven't used the charcoal thing yet. Smoker, a couple of smelters. And then I've got the max upgraded fishing rod and pickaxe and axe. And I'm about to upgrade the scythe. And we've got way more successful quests. I've been keeping my quest list low. We've got 103 things donated, so we're almost to the next goal there. I realized that you can upgrade using skill points. So there's tier 1, 2, and 3 skills, and you can unlock them with skill points that you earn as you do tasks. And so, like, you can increase your max stamina, reduce the time it takes to craft things. I actually have it so that it highlights both the forage and the mine stuff. Increase sell prices, increase your speed, decrease the resources that you need for crafting, like all kinds of useful stuff that I didn't realize was a thing. And the thing that I am most proud of that I didn't know was possible, and now I'm kind of challenging myself. Oh, this playthrough, I didn't choose the fish farm. I chose the mire binding, and it did reduce the poisonousness all over. Like, it's not completely gone, but it did reduce a lot of the poison. So take a good look. Take a good look. We've got 12.5 days of herbivore food and almost 11 days of carnivore food. So, it's possible. It's possible. And, so, yeah. And I'm kind of challenging myself to see how far up I can get them, because obviously I have no idea what's going to happen in fall and winter. And part of the selling point of this game is they talk about how you're going to have to survive through the winter. So I'm guessing that winter is going to be pretty tough. Both of these playthroughs I did. Also, I have 2,000 gold currently. Both of these playthroughs, what was I saying? Oh, I lowered the difficulty to the gentlest difficulty because I enjoy feeling like I'm doing a good job and not killing my villagers, literally. So, anyway, this is what's possible. Everybody is alive. So, we're gonna quit without saving and go to my other save file. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose. I'm back. I was also drinking water. My throat is real bad today. So, as you can see, we're on the exact same day of the year. Almost the exact same amount of playthrough time. And yet, I've seen what is possible. So, let's get back into it. Great. I forgot to close the doors. Okay, great. So, this is our to-do list. And it's long, but this is what I need. This is what I need. This is what motivates me, okay? So, we have one last barn to build so that I can get all 4 types of critters because they each give different types of resources. I still have 4 more sprinklers to create, but I have laid all of the irrigation piping, so it's ready to go. I need to upgrade the pickaxe and axe to titanium, which is the second, not the best one, but the second best one. I was able to upgrade stuff to iron, so titanium is the next one. I need to catch more of each of the types of animals, and so I looked up in the what's it called? In the wiki, the animals that are currently in season, because there's different variants that show up at different times of the year, and what those ones you need to tame them. We need to get up to 60 donated items to the museum so we can unlock the next item. We have 4 villager quests to do, and most importantly, we need to do the predator taming quest so that nobody else dies. And I want to maintain at least 3 days of rations, and obviously get higher than that, but I want to at least maintain that much. It is summer 24, so we only have 4 days until the predator taming has to be completed, and I really, really don't want anyone else to die. So, let's see. So we are halfway. We have 20 iron bars, 5 titanium bars, 5 offal, 10 blood. Okay. And then the next one that's coming up is the blood for Kai. So, apparently I've had 2 casualties. We've had Percy and one of my animals. So I'm just gonna go around and do some chores. And let me know if you can hear the sound effects or if it's too quiet or what have you. And I'm gonna yap a little bit, but I might have to lock in. So it might be a quieter stream. You can see that have laid the grid work for the other 4 sprinklers, so I just need to actually make those sprinklers or get the resources to make them. Let's do this. The hitboxes are still really finicky. Alright. We've got this. I don't have all the same. I want to build up the drying racks, get more chests so that I can do the same system that I was over here, which have it with like having the I need this, having the kibble over there. And then let's get some stuff drying. Although it is a little bit less important to dry this stuff with this playthrough because it's just consumed right away. We need some more. Today, I am listening to my instinct. Oh, I also discovered that you can change the colors of things. Today I'm listening to my instinct, where in the past I've been insecure about if me being lower energy is boring, or if me not yapping every single second is like gonna lose people because they're bored. And so today I'm just going to lean into if I need to be quiet, then I need to be quiet. Is my axe upgraded? My axe is upgraded. Let's put this here for... Once the axe comes back, we're gonna cut down that tree that's in the way. Put this up there. And we're gonna shear things and pet them. Pet them. Pet them. I don't know if I have any chickies, but they can come out. They are all good. So right now I'm just gonna go around and do my little chores real quick. I have breeding kibble in the Alphibes one because I want to see if I can get some more. Although we might have to just let some of them go so that I can I'm changing this so that I can complete the quest in time for the predator taming. There we go. I like that better. Is there anything we can plant? Let's put these down. We're gonna do that and that. No one panic, I'm going over to my computer. Oh shoot, I already had one. Okay. Also, I know that I have a sprinkler here, but it's a wider range one, and I don't want to mess up my, oh, I don't want to make that uneven. I don't want to mess up my perfect, arrangement that I have there. It fits so nicely within the tilled squares. Okay, so what was my... No, not that. What is that? I need... Okay, so we also need to explore the deep woods because that's where the predator is. But let's work on making sure that we have this done. So I need iron bar, titanium, blood, and offal. Do I have... Let's throw this in there. So we're going to need to go mining. And yes, I will continue to forget what all these are. Do I have time to go to the mines? Iron and titanium. I need iron and titanium. I have my pickaxe. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I have my little food. I also discovered that when this is highlighted, the bold number next to the green circle is how much stamina I personally get from the item. 21 is the base stamina, so I get a buff. This is what Hannibal Nectar was talking about the other day, and I didn't know what they were talking about. So I personally, because of my skills and my creature type, get 31 stamina from this and not 21. So that was good to see because I didn't realize that. Let's go. What do I want to do today? Oh, I can build the sprinklers. Wait. No, I can't. We need more copper. Titanium. Iron and titanium, I think, is the other. I'm pretty sure it's the other mine. I'm wasting so much time walking around. We're gonna lock in and go to the other mine. We need iron, titanium. Iron, titanium. Discord. Hang on. Oh, hello. Hang on. Try talking real quick. I was messing around with my settings. I'm refreshing. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think my audio is coming through now, and you can try talking and see if I can get yours through. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to switch back to this. So I don't remember if... So in this playthrough, it's still poison in the water. Gather a few of these in case I need food. So we need iron and titanium. I keep saying it because I need to remember it myself. So titanium is going to be on floor 10 and lower. So I also learned a new strat where you, whoops, and coal, we're going to need coal. Where I destroy the chest after I take everything out of it, so I don't keep coming back to it and being like, did I get this yet? And we get gemstones so that we can make money. No. Alright. Let's find the ladder as soon as possible. Because we can get iron from floor 10 as well. And titanium. I need iron and titanium. And coal. Let's see. Nothing over there. Ooh, maybe something here. I'm also not wasting energy on digging up the little cracked floor things, because I'm just trying to find the ladder as quick as possible. Oops. Aha, here we go. We just need to get down to floor 10 as fast as possible. This is the part where you can chill and relax, because I'm probably going to be a little quiet while I focus. And if the game is too quiet, let me know. Okay, Joe, take your time. Titanium and iron. We want titanium and iron. Something over there. I'm so sorry to anybody that joins in midstream and they just see someone like silently playing. Oh, what's this? Aha. Down we go. 9. Okay, we're almost there. The hitboxes are still kind of funky. Hi, Otto. Hi, hi, hi. What's going on with you? How are you? I know, a quiet crow. Hello. Also, I need to get all of this coal. Oops. like, I know that people watch streamers to be like, if I just wanted a silent playthrough, I could watch a YouTube video, but like, I'm here for a streamer to talk me through what they're doing, or like yap, or like make it fun. But the thing is that lives are at risk here. My villagers' lives. I've already lost 2 people. One of my animals and Percy. Personally, I'm putting it up 1 tick. Let me know if that's too loud. Oh shoot, am I like coming around to the exact same area? To go. Aha. Finally, floor 10. Yes. Alright, titanium. Oh, my weak little axe. It takes 2 hits. Is that the... Oh, I thought that was gonna be the... Yes. So we need at least... I would love to get 25 so that I can... Because I need 5 for the taming quest, and then I need 20 for my first titanium tool upgrade. See, it's crazy how, like I was saying, this is normally 30 stamina, but for me, since I'm an herbivore, it's only 15 stamina. Like, that's crazy. Wait. Hang on. Let me pause that. Try talking now. Oh, okay, hang on. I see you coming through. Let me see if I can, it's probably my stupid, it's probably on my end, because I was messing around with the, with the sound settings the other day. Try saying something again. Damn it. I can see you light up on my end. Hang on. Thanks for being patient while I figure this out. I really want to figure it out so that it works for... It works for stuff going forward. Alright, we're gonna remove that. Remove that. Because my bubbles are also gone, so maybe I shut something down. Let me see if it works better through the app. You're banned from talking. I think it's hiding my my Discord is not working. Okay, try again. Try saying something now, Joe.
Sorry, I stood up for 1 second.
Yay! I think you're coming through now.
Ah!
Okay, whoever's watching, let me know if I need to change anything. Let me do this. There we go. And
I was wetting a beauty blender. I had to squeeze a sponge, you know? And then I ran in here with wet hands. My
whoops.
hand's so wet.
Sorry.
This is so wet. This is crazy.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I wonder if this is gonna... Let's put this up here. Who knows? My bubbles aren't working, but we'll fix that later. Anyway, the most important thing is that I can hear you.
I hope stream can hear me. I would think that they could, but you never know. I can't tell. I'll never know.
I think so. It's really quiet today.
Maybe you're just talking to yourself. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Maybe.
Hey.
My viewership for some reason is really low today, so I don't know if someone is out there and they can tell me whether or not you can hear Joe, but to me, you seem to be okay.
Fantastic. We're doing a little get ready with me. Get ready with me.
I love that.
As I put on makeup for Iron Lung.
You're streaming later?
I am streaming later. I'm seeing Iron Lung close to 2 p.m. my time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be out of it probably around like 4. I can always bump my mic volume up on it. Hold on. I have it set kind of low because I didn't want to blast your eardrums with all my screaming.
OBS shows that you're like a normal volume, so I think you're fine.
Am I good? Am I alive? Someone please tell me I don't know.
Okay, we remembered to shut the doors, so this is good. This is good news. Hopefully no one else gets eaten. And we finally got titanium.
For me to get on my soapbox, Crow messaged me earlier and was like, "Wait, have you heard about the new Bride movie? Like, the
Yes,
Bride of
yes.
Frankenstein?" Yes, I have. Actually, me and my partner were just having a conversation about this the other day because we were talking about how it technically doesn't fall under copyright infringement. Like Universal Studios owns The Bride, for their movies, and but we were talking about the reason why it doesn't count under copyright is because the bride, although is not a character in the actual Mary Shelley work, a concept of the bride is referenced. So as long as a studio produces a movie about the Bride of Frankenstein or the creation, and they don't make them look like each other, then it doesn't fall under copyright. And I'm like, that's so crazy to think about. That's so crazy to think about. It was like, oh yeah, this lady with a bag that basically is just a bag of bones and goop. Because she was referenced one time. She falls under for use.
Otto, is that better?
Otto,
I turned up Joe a little bit. They said you were quiet, so I turned you up a little bit.
Otto, I have a fear of being ignored, please. I'm so deeply scared right now. So scared. Hell yeah.
Okay,
I'm so
great.
excited to be like cozy and normal because whenever I'm on this microphone, God gives me the power to be insane. So I'm so excited to be normal. I'm so excited to be normal and regular. This is great.
That is so sweet, and I'm so glad that I can provide this space for you.
Yeah, you're making me branch out of my comfort zone to be normal, when normally I have to be downright dastardly.
Okay, so I was getting distracted fixing audio, but
Yeah, what are we doing?
but you were saying, so I got one singular ooh, we're a little low on herbivore, but we are in the green. Nobody contributed? Guys, get your ass off your... Oh my god. I don't want to have to contribute 10 blood. Oh. Wait, cutscene? Oh. Okay, wait. After this cutscene, I want to hear more about, because I got one singular ad for the bride, and all I saw was that it seemed to be like Frankenstein related, and I noticed that the model that they went with for the creature was very like stereotypical like
very similar to the
yeah, exactly. And so I was like, ooh, I don't know a single thing about this movie, but I need to ask Joe about it.
Oh yeah, I definitely have words, but it's cutscene first.
Okay, let me see. Morning, Crow. Something happened to the red tide. Oh no. Follow me and I'll show you. Look, no dead fish, no irritating foam, and the watercolor is looking a whole lot better. Oh. I still wouldn't swim in it, but I think we're over the worst of it. Okay. I imagine the marsh is doing much better as well. Although, be careful. My family tested the waters this morning and we still fished up a couple of sick fish. Not as much as before. I think the waters are healing. Nature's healing. Well, I'll get out of your hair. I've got to go talk to them Blinks brothers. Have a good day now. Okay, so this is interesting because on my other playthrough, I chose the like plant remediation type of thing, and it got rid of the red tide everywhere. But on this one, I chose the fish pond, so now I guess I don't know if I got the short end of the stick. So now we have like less red tide and the fish pond, but on the other one I just have less red tide, which I wonder if it's still going to go away on its own. And I just wasted, I don't have the fish pond anymore. Anyway, I'm going to do morning chores, and you talk to me about this Frankenstein movie because I could not figure out what it was about from the trailer, and also I was like, this doesn't seem like anything. I'm not sure that it's related to the original Frankenstein story at all. So,
I have thoughts. I've only seen, I think there's like a bunch of very short form trailers out for it. I have not looked in to see if there's actually a long form trailer to describe what this freaking movie is about. From my understanding, what I am gathering, purely based off of me, one, speculating, and two, me basing it off the trailer, the main character is going to be the bride, right? In a universe set in where the creation has already been made, and they are interacting with each other. There's a possibility that Victor is dead already, or whatever this universe's version of Victor is. There's a chance that he's already dead, and now they're like fending for themselves. Because the one I saw was her as the bride asking what her name is supposed to be. And the sort of irony is that the bride doesn't have a name in the same way the creation doesn't have a name. So my guess is it's going to be sort of a more like feminist or attempting feminist retelling of the bride, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, if I had to do a shot in the dark. Yeah. So the Universal Horror Frankenstein though is very, very interesting because it is absolutely nothing like the book whatsoever. And yet at the same time, it has a lot of merit in the cultural value it has given to us because it is one of the most influential horror movies to ever exist.
Really?
Which is very crazy to think about. It's, Spencer and I were just talking about how, we're doing some crash course history on basically just Universal Horror in general, and how, prominent it has been to the creation of modern horror now. Like, they actually learned this, and I didn't know this, and I'm just jealous that I didn't know this already, that the Wolfman, the original Wolfman from Universal, was the first movie to be given the award for Best Makeup Design. Oh. And that was a category invented for it because it had been so impressive. So following that trend, we see a lot of these old horror movies getting very experimental with the way they do like prosthetic design and things like that. And we see that in Frankenstein as well. There's a lot of very well done prosthetics for the time, which is another niche interest I have.
Wait, that's so cool.
It's very cool. But like so much, if you ever get the chance to watch Universal Horror Frankenstein, it's a very old movie. It's like from like the 40s or something. Hold on, let me double check that. It's from 1931.
Oh.
From 1931.
I didn't realize it was that old.
It's so old, but it's such a foundational piece of not only horror movie history, but just movie history in general. And it's definitely not Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but it still holds some value. So I'm kind of, a hypocrite where I for years until we got the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, I was obsessed with the idea of us getting a true to form Frankenstein because it hadn't happened yet. And I was like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the Universal Horror Frankenstein. And, Young Frankenstein is also really funny. I just would like one movie that understands what the plot of Frankenstein is. Mm-hmm. That's all I want. I just want one. We got it. I got what I wanted. Got what I wanted.
So, because I don't really know, and forgive me if you had said this before, but like, is the Universal Frankenstein at all quote unquote related or like true to or anything like that the original Frankenstein?
So,
or is it like a totally different separate thing?
it's basically a totally different separate thing. Because the only similarity, and I tried telling this to somebody who had never read the book before, but like she's one of my best friends and we were talking about how much I love the original book, but most people haven't read it, and if they have, they don't remember it. What most people think of as Frankenstein and like the debate of whatever with it is from the movies. That's what most people know, and it is almost entirely unrelated, except for the idea that man makes another man. That's all. A dude made another dude. That's where the similarities is. Exactly what the similarities is. There isn't like, they don't go into a whole lot of the details of how Victor is sort of in and of itself a cautionary tale, right? Like he is a man with power and privilege and influence, and no one is checking him. At any point during this, he has unmitigated resources and power at his disposal, and he uses that to do something he should not do, and no one ever talks about that. No one ever talks about how that's a very important aspect of the story. Crow was there when I did a stream where I did a book to movie review for the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein and how it compares to the actual original work by Mary Shelley.
That's like my favorite stream of all time.
I got into a whole spiel about how, hold on, mouth dry. Delicious. Anyway. I got into a whole spiel about how, a lot of the movie adaptations will ignore some of the foundational points that Mary Shelley is trying to discuss, and they're missing the root of where this comes from. A quick little mini history lesson that doesn't involve any actual years, because I'm bad at remembering years for things. Mary Shelley was the writer of Frankenstein, was on a retreat with her husband and some other writing friends that she had at the time, who were really important to the Romantic movement era of writing. Like Lord Byron is the biggest name there. Everyone knows Lord Byron. Everyone knows my man Byron. And he had such a severe influence on her writing this because they had tasked each other with writing something scary. That was the intention, was to write something scary. And she, for the life of her, could not think of anything. She has writings and letters later on describing how she had such a difficult time coming up with something for this prompt. But because of other pieces done by Lord Byron and him discussing what he finds horrifying and the things that he would find scary, she came up with this sort of caricature that is Victor, a man who is so, like, I'm gonna use the polite terms, he's so in his own head and thinks that he is so all that about everything, but doesn't realize that he is, that it sort of becomes like a downward spiral for him until he realizes that he has made a grave error that he cannot go back on.
He's just unchecked.
Also, yeah, absolutely unchecked. And then the other aspect of that people I think forget is it's actually really sad. I don't remember if you were there for that portion when I was talking about it, but Mary Shelley had married her husband pretty quickly. And so this was not that far into their marriage, and she had just lost a child. Like, that was a very important part of why Frankenstein is really so scary when you think about it, because, you know, she calls it the modern Prometheus, and it's very like a man losing himself in his ambition. But the story of Prometheus is not Prometheus making man. The story of Prometheus is Prometheus aiding man in some way that goes against what his fellow gods would like. And it sort of does a reverse situation where Victor is creating something not with the intention of it helping humanity in any way, but what he ends up making is something more equipped and stronger than himself. like what Prometheus caused by giving man fire in Zeus's eyes was giving them tools to usurp the gods someday, to like set them up on this path to being able to go against the pantheon, and that was what the fear was. But in Frankenstein, it's Victor creates something that already is that. he does that from the get-go. The creation could annihilate the whole world. if he really wanted to, he could. But he doesn't. And that's the crazy part.
He didn't inherit the absolute insanity of his creator.
Yeah, and then, but it's, one of the things I was like, oh, I get why they did this for the Guillermo del Toro movie, but it does disappoint me, was how they handled, William. Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of hard to make the creation not seem like the bad guy when he murders a baby. Straight up, murdered that baby.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kind of come back from that one. I just think it's very interesting. You know, they are very multi-dimensional, and I think it gets lost a lot in not even translation. It gets lost a lot in what I would consider like an overindulgence of concepts. So I think a lot of people really hone in on, oh yeah, we did things that we were not meant to do. Oh, like, oh, we went against the Lord. You know, it's very Christocentric, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, I mean, I definitely think that religion plays a part, because oftentimes Mary Shelley references Paradise Lost, which is for those of you who have never read Paradise Lost, it is this huge epic about man and God. Like, it's about Adam. Like, that is the premise of it. So it's like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. But what I find very ironic is that the creation references Paradise Lost, not the Bible. Like, that is a very poignant thing, that the creation will reference Paradise Lost, which is a man-human interpretation of something religious that is not actually canon to the religion itself. You know, it's more like interpretive. And I'm like, oh, this is saying something. This is that we're making a statement here, and I feel like we're all ignoring that collectively. And also, we ignore the fact that, again, Mary Shelley was a woman. I think a big problem, not to, this is me kind of going against the grain a little bit, because don't get me wrong, I love Guillermo del Toro. I would love a Frankenstein directed by a woman. I think it's the only way you could get a fully realized version of Frankenstein, is to have a female director. I think that would really set us in the course that I would want.
Yeah.
But Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is very good. Sorry, one other tangent. But yeah, so I'm curious about the bride, because I will say the design they have given her is interesting. It definitely feels like they were trying to very much move away from the Universal interpretation of her, but I almost wonder if in the process they made her too pretty. Like, also, to be fair, the Universal horror Bride of Frankenstein is also very pretty, like conventionally so, but I do wonder if maybe because they have made her so objectively pretty, if they are going to lean more into the horror aspects of her character concept.
Okay, so question. Was and please forgive me if you said this already, I'm just stupid. Was the Bride of Frankenstein, it was not like part of Mary Shelley's work, right? Like, it was something made up by Universal.
Kind of, sort of. So, in the book, there is, when we get, okay, so like the whole premise with Frankenstein is that it's Victor, after this whole journey that he's had, he's on this boat with a ship captain, realizes the ship captain maybe has the same deranged sense of ambition that he has, so he starts telling this whole story.
Also,
Well,
hello,
at the
Bree. Hi,
midway
welcome.
point- Hi, Bree. Hello, my Bree. Around the midway point of the novel, we get a really severe shift because the creation shows up on the boat. And he's like, you've heard Victor's version of the events. What if you, like, what would you hear my story? Would that be okay? And then they allow the creation to tell his side of the story, where at some point in time, he manages to track down Victor after months of being apart. And he gives this whole tale about how
Hayden's here.
like
Hi,
how
Hayden.
he's experienced how he's experienced humanity so far, and his like it's like a whole process of him learning what humankind is capable of, and he lands on the idea that the reason why nobody can love him is because nobody is like him. And so he asked Victor to make him a companion. That's the way it's phrased. Like, make me a companion for I cannot be alone any longer. And
I remember this, and then he, like, refused.
Yeah, he said he originally he was like, I can't make another one of you, because I've already made a devil upon mankind, whatever. But then the creation is like, I could make everyone's life horrible, but I haven't yet. And all I want is one friend.
Yeah.
All I want is one friend. Please do this for me. And so Victor eventually agrees, and they make the deal of like a life for a life. It's like, if you do not follow through on this, I will ruin yours. And that is the promise that was made. If you do not give me what I have asked for, then I will ruin everything that you love. And guess what? He did, because Victor, about halfway through making the bride, realized that he couldn't do it anymore, and he threw the whole thing in the lake. He dumped the whole thing in the lake.
So that was as far as Bride of Frankenstein got there, and then Universal was like, you know what? We'll take this and run with it.
No, literally, that's what it was. It was, she was hardly a concept. She was more of an ideal in the book. Like, the fact that part of Victor's thing is, he worries first that it wouldn't be possible to make a woman, because women have a sensibility that he cannot emulate. Like, he's like, I can make a man because I can understand how to construct them, but women have like a softness that, or like these like maternal instinct that I do not have, and I wouldn't know how to create that in something else. I'm so sorry, Brie. I'm so sorry I'm doing this to you.
I have too many chores to be talking about Frankenstein. We got on this subject because, by the way, I'm going into the deep woods for the first time, which is where the predator lives. And in this playthrough, we haven't tamed the predator yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. Because in the other playthrough, I didn't expect that I was going to get as far as I did, so I didn't go into the deep woods before they tamed the predator. Anyway, so we're exploring here. Bree, it's because this morning I saw an ad for a like Bride of Frankenstein interpretation movie, and so of course I messaged Joe, and I was like, Joe, have you seen this? And so we started talking about it, because I was like, I could not figure out what it was about based on just the what's it called, the trailer. Also, apparently this is where the thing is. What is that? An arm? Like a leg?
When it comes to Frankenstein, I famously will always have way too much to say.
Well, of course I was like, you know who I need to talk to about this. It's Chill. So we were talking about that, and then we were talking about how Bride of Frankenstein is tied into original Mary Shelley Frankenstein and Universal horror and all of that. So
yeah, the thing that is, I think, because eventually what the actual problem Victor has is is he realizes like if I make you a woman, you guys can reproduce, and then what then? And then what then? What kind of blight will I have released onto the earth if you guys can reproduce in some way? And I think, I mean, to be fair, this is, you know, back in like the 1800s, so people don't like fully know how ovaries work. But I find
okay, that was gonna be my question, because I'm like, if they're both made from corpses, how is there any viable, like, anything to be made?
Victor made them fully alive. He understands they have the capacity to do things that he didn't even intend. So like, when he made the creation, who not in universe, like not in book, but like some people might refer to the creation as Adam just because of the, you know, biblical ties to it.
Hayden, thank you for the streak. 5 streams. Hayden's streaking.
Anyway, so sorry, Spencer was talking. I lost my tangent. I lost it forever.
We didn't know if the creature was actually going to procreate or not, or if they had the ability to.
So Victor, like, his goal was to make something just purely because people told him he couldn't. That's kind of what it was. They were like, he was like, hey, I really like, wouldn't this be crazy if this was a thing? And then they were like, that's stupid, don't do that. And then he was like, what if I did? And what if I did anyway? What if I didn't listen to anyone? So he does all this, and his sort of goal is purely an egotistical thing. Like, if you are somebody who can make something perfect, you yourself are somewhat perfect. You know what I mean? Somebody who's imperfect.
It's a very
male.
It's a very male.
Very male mindset. You know Victor's a man, and you know Victor's a man because a woman wouldn't do this. A woman wouldn't do all this. It just feels so crazy. But I think like the actual lesson like that Mary Shelley kind of hones in on is like, if men had the ability to reproduce by themselves, the world would implode. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what the lesson is. If men could have babies, it'd be over. Would be destroyed. Everything would be in ruin. And I was like, you're so right, Queen. I'm so glad somebody had to say it. And I think everyone got the wrong lesson from it and took it and ran. But yeah. So the bride is a never realized thing fully in the book, and that's sort of intentional. Because, again, Victor realizes that he just does not have it in him to risk the idea that the creation could reproduce with another living being. Because that's another thing, is that Victor never worries that the creation could reproduce with a not other version of him. He's worried about the creation reproducing with something else that he makes. I'm like, this says something. Something is being said here.
Yeah.
I find very interesting. And no one ever thinks about it. And they should. Anyway.
Is Mary Shelley a man-hater?
That's the thing. So, for another quick little small lesson on Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley comes from, I think, maybe the most insane family ever. Hold on. It's literally, her parentage is crazy. It's literally insane.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about this. Like, both of her parents were just like major.
Yeah, so number one, her mother was Mary Wollstonecraft.
Who I didn't know who that was
of all
until
time.
I didn't know who that was until your last stream.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And then her father was William Godwin, who was basically one of the people who wrote the handbook for anarchism. Like, that's what his thing was he was like devoutly against like government overreach, but he basically wrote a whole manifesto surrounding the concept of anarchism before he realized what it was. And that is what Mary Shelley is coming from. She is coming from absolutely two insanely intelligent parents who had quite a bit of wealth, but were very culturally against the grain. So she's just been weird. She's just been weird the whole time. Did she lose her virginity on her mother's grave? Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy? Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy? She kept her husband's heart in her desk after he died. God, she's so cool.
Love that queen.
She's so cool. She's such an interesting woman, and we never talk about her. One of women of all time, in my opinion.
Love that.
I would love to know, actually. It would be so cool to know that.
Okay, I think we're doing a monumental thing here, and I need to butcher my first animal, and I just need to get this blood so that I don't fail. And I was going to butcher the other one because she weighs more, because the more weight that they have, the better resources you get from them. But I don't have enough time, and I gotta... Okay. Well, they didn't make it do some kind of, like, horrible screeching or anything like that. So that's acceptable, I guess. Okay, well, we broke the butch virginity. Love that for me.
No, Hayden, she wasn't crazy. She was goth. Get it right.
Yeah.
Goth. I mean, none of you guys say I'm crazy, even though Spencer has told me that I could keep their skull if they died. I think it's romantic. How about you step off? By the way, if you guys didn't know that, I feel like I talk about it all the time. My partner has gone on record to say that if they die before me, I'm allowed to keep their skull.
That's
Put it in
crazy.
the will. I want it. Because I said offhandedly one time that I would love to own a human skull ethically, but there's no way to really do that. And that's the problem. And then Spencer was like, you could have my skull.
Honestly, that's
like,
kind of
would you give me
crazy
your
that
skull?
there isn't. Like, people sell teeth and bones and stuff.
Yeah, it's just, you know, those things normally come from people who are living. So they can consent to that happening. You have to preemptively consent to giving your skull away. Which, fun fact, Tchaikovsky, there we go, the composer, Tchaikovsky, he actively donated his skull to an English playhouse, and because purely for the scene in Hamlet where there is Alas Poor Yorick, where there is a skull on stage. So David Tennant has held Tchaikovsky's skull in his hand.
Damn.
And God, that image goes hard. It's so cool. It's so cool. I want that to be me. I would love that.
That's a real commitment to a bit, you know.
It's really cool. It's a really cool idea. I love it. I'm a huge fan. Obviously.
So then,
Yeah.
if Spencer's skull is going to you, where is your skull going?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I mean, I don't think I would... I have made the joke before that I was like, Spencer, if I die before you, you have to cremate me and then press my ashes into a ring, like into like a diamond, and then give me to your next love interest, and then I will possess her. And then we can be together again. Just make sure she's hot. I don't want... Just make sure she's really hot. That's what I want. I want that for me.
Honestly, imagine you did that and then she's a bitch and she just owns your body for forever. I guess that's where the haunting comes in.
That's where the haunting comes in. Exactly. I saved the day by possession.
Right. Normal. Just normal.
I am now finally doing eyeshadow. I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes and I haven't done basically anything. Yay!
Listen, Frankenstein was on the table. It was very important.
I can still talk. I just, when you get me on my autism babblings, I will go for it.
I get that. While you're doing eyeshadow, I finally... Well, we just butchered our first animal, which was less traumatic than I thought it was going to be. And I still need more blood and offal because for some reason it seems like the villagers are not donating those resources. Like, I thought they could just, like, finish it up for me, but they don't seem to be donating those two. So I'm worried because I need all my animals, but I don't have that many to butcher, and they're not like old enough or of a good weight to actually not waste their butchering lives. So I'm kind of concerned because I don't want to know what happens if we fail this predator quest, because honestly, Tano is such a sweet little unawares kid. I don't want this to be his fate.
Yeah.
This can't be his fate.
I refuse to let this weird cat die.
Exactly.
I refuse.
I've noticed that he just seems a little, like, I don't know, naive or something, because he just like he will come up to, like, when this quest starts, he comes up to you and he's like, "Good morning." Well, it's not really a good morning. Someone got murdered. And you're like, "Oh, okay, thank
I
you,
love him.
Tano." And
Thank you so much.
and then he, like, comes up, he's the one that's like, "Let's tame this predator beast." And everyone's like, "What?" And he's
Why?
like, "Yeah, it definitely wants to be my friend." So, yeah.
Gotta help this weird boy live.
I know, he's just so sweet and his brother is so grumpy. It's very cute, and I can't have anything happen to him, especially how we lost Percy. I must protect him.
But yeah,
Right.
the idea for the skull thing weirdly came to me. This is for Bree because Bree is also throwing her hat in the ring of I want my skull to live on.
Mm-hmm.
I got the idea because my family is so my grandma full Italian, right? My grandma's full Italian, first generation in America to be born in a hospital. Like, that's like the kind of thing we're running with, is my grandma was the first one to be born in a hospital,
Mm-hmm.
because that just wasn't a thing. So my great-grandparents were from Naples originally, and in Naples there is this series of catacombs where just culturally, because of how prevalent the catacombs are, you can adopt a skull, because we don't know who these people are. So you can adopt a skull in the catacombs and, like, give it gifts and take care of it.
What?
And I always thought that was really cute.
Wait,
thought that was really
just
cute.
do you get to know who the person is?
No, you don't know. They don't know either. You just take care of it. Because, like, you don't know
They
what
also don't know the dead body.
Yeah, no, they don't know. They don't know what they are. It's a real, ride the cyclone situation.
So where do they get these bodies from? Are these, like, ancient peoples who can't consent, or are these, like, people who are
No, they're
recently
like, they don't get
/dead
moved.
that volunteered?
They don't get moved. It's a catacomb, so it is, like, hella old.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, you're like, it's this number skull on this wall. You can now bestow it gifts.
Okay.
And I think that's really cute. I think it's adorable. So I'm like, aw, that's so sweet. Like, the idea that, like, think about it, like, it's like you probably died of some weird plague 1,000 years ago, right? And then because of that weird plague, your body got thrown around and jostled into like a weird cave, and you're like, well, this is where I am for the rest of my life. And then some weird tourist comes in and is like, let me give you a little treat, bud. So it's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. And I'm like, oh, I would love that if like the idea of like, you know, we think of the idea of parentage and everything like that. I was like, oh, my legacy lives on past me.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, anything you leave behind is part of the legacy that you are crafting, even post-mortem. So the idea that there is somebody out there in the world who could not possibly know your name, probably doesn't even speak the same language that you do, but they still have the capacity to care about you. That's nice. It's a very pleasant idea.
You know, I'll say yeah to that. Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the idea of owning a skull, like a human skull, would be very nice, but the problem is that you can't get somebody's consent to really
Until now.
Until now. And so I was like, I want to keep a little skull on a little pillow, and I give him a little kiss on the forehead.
Okay, so question for you. Are you
Yes.
superstitious? And follow up, do you believe in ghosts?
So, you want to hear a crazy story?
Yes.
So according to my mother, now granted, take all this with a grain of salt, because if it weren't for some of the things that I've experienced in life, I 1000% would not believe in ghosts. And that's saying something because I grew up, again, Roman Catholic. Very superstitious people.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Just generally very superstitious people all around. My mother...
Great cathedrals, though.
Absolutely beautiful cathedrals. So superstitious. So weird. My mom, apparently, her mother was a psychic. Like, that's what my mom always said, was that her mom was a psychic. And as a kid, my mom thought I was a psychic because I did a lot of the same, like, weird shit, apparently, that my grandma did. So, at one point in time, we lived in, this... I'm gonna say the word duplex, and I always assume people know what I'm talking about, but there are sometimes that people don't know what a duplex is. So
I grew up in a military family, so I definitely know what a duplex is.
Thank God. Thank God, honestly, I'm so sick of this. So, we lived in a duplex when I was at my mother's house, because my parents were together. So whenever I was at my mother's, it was in a duplex. And my room was upstairs, and I have this very distinct memory, and my mom also will talk about this, that, like, I had an aversion to my closet because it was humid. Like, no other part of the house was humid, but if you stepped into my closet, it felt wet. Like, it just always felt, like, wet in there for some reason. And,
Okay, that is something.
yeah, so I didn't like being near it, but every once in a while I would wake up in the closet.
Oh.
So I'd wake up in the closet.
Symbolic?
And I'd be, like, sweating.
A premonition?
A premonition? Get out of there. Be who you are for your pride.
Exactly.
Get out. Get out of there. So, would wake up in this closet sometimes, and then my mom, separately, was experiencing a lot of, like, mischief in the house. Like, there was a lot of, like, doorknobs jingling, and, like, the washing machine would get rustled every once in a while.
Oh.
And my mom is a very stern woman, so she said, hey, knock your shit off, and it would stop. But also at that time, my older sister, who was a, like, late teenager, like, 17-ish at the time, was getting, like, really bad mood swings, like, crazy bad. And we had no idea what was going on. And then when we were about to move out of that house, we were talking to the person who lived next door, who actually owned the whole building. And he was talking about how, like, oh yeah, this is a converted space, and they're like, what do you mean? So back in the day, I'm talking like the 70s maybe, it used to be a one singular home, and it was a dormitory home. So it was an off-campus site for like for people to live on when they were going to college, and it was specifically for a women's college. So it turns out that where my closet was, there had previously been a bathroom. Like they had removed the bathroom when they redid it into a duplex. But where my closet was used to be a bathroom, and this is kind of dark, but a student had the ceiling collapse on her.
Oh.
While she was taking a bath. And so a side aspect of the story was that sometimes on nights before I would wake up in this closet, I would feel someone like stroking my back.
Oh.
And like humming to me. And I would wake up in the closet.
Okay.
So a lot of people are like, you're haunted. You're cursed. And I'm like, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine and regular. I don't know what you're talking about. So,
including myself, I would also say you're haunted.
So it's like, I don't, like, I'm kind of on the realm of ghosts in the same way that I'm in the realm of aliens, where it's like, they probably exist, but like, not in the way we think they do. We're probably never going to. That's okay. Although I agree that if we're talking like likelihoods of things to exist, I 100% think it's more likely for aliens to exist than ghosts.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Crazy to say, because again, I've had this crazy experience where it definitely feels like I've been haunted.
I have definitely seen a ghost, and I do believe in ghosts, and it's partially like, yes, I believe in them, and also partially like I'm afraid if I say that I don't, they're gonna prove me wrong, like it's some kind of movie or something. And I did go through a phase, which looking back, I partially believe that I do have some kind of supernatural powers, but also partially believe that like this was my unchecked bipolar going on and I didn't know it at the time. But I went through a phase after my grandmother died, who I was extremely close with, and it was like super traumatic for me, and I kind of like slipped into this horrible physical health phase. Like, we couldn't figure it out. I was like, everything would make me sick. I would have like terrible vertigo. I lost so much weight. It was like this whole crazy thing for like a couple of years. And during that time, I could have sworn like that I was like hearing and seeing things, like messages and everything. And now that I say it out loud, I'm like, but there's like multiple types of like psychic abilities. There's like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and like so I felt like I had clairvoyance, like I would like see things, and I sound insane right now, but I would like, and a little bit of clairsentience, because I would like feel my grandma around and would like get messages from her and stuff that made total sense, and would like at nighttime, like, bye Hayden, at nighttime would like sometimes feel and hear like a presence in my room, and or like be woken up by something that was like a presence or whatever. And so I remember being so strongly into it. Like, I was, like, leaning into this, like, yes, definitely I have psychic abilities. For sure, without a question, I have psychic abilities. And so, basically, I convinced myself of this. And now looking back, I'm thinking, like, maybe I was just very ill. But I still kind of think back on that. And I still am, like, very superstitious. And I still believe that there are things out there. And I still believe in messages from the universe. Like, I swear to God that I get messages through, like, little, like, signs and symbols and like, numbers and messages that come to me through that. Like, I swear to God. And it always matches up with, like, what I need, or, like, something that I need to know about the future, or, like, and then it comes true, and, like, all this other stuff. And I will have dreams to this day about people and places that I've never been or have never met. And then later in life, it will play out like deja vu. But like I said, it's about a place that I've never been to, but I recognize it and remember it completely. Or like a person that I've never met, but it's like, wait a minute. I've met you. We've had this whole conversation before. Like, I've been here before. I know this person.
I also get stuff kind of like that sometimes, and then I always feel like I'm cuckoo crazy nuts.
I guess all of that rambling to say, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in supernatural stuff. I am superstitious. And at one point I thought that I had powers. So.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you do.
No, I lost another critter. I thought that I locked up the doors. Ah, shit. I don't have the space to be losing people. I gotta murder them.
How dare you kill this first? I had plans to do it already.
I needed to kill them. God, I forgot to close them up. Damn it. All right, Kai, I'm not one for chit-chatting, so I'll get right into it. Tano is getting antsy about taming the predator. He seems dead set on attempting it, even without all the materials needed. Taming a predator is no joke. They're extremely dangerous. Oh no, this is the premonition, this is the foreshadowing that Percy gave us. He came the day before everything was due, and he, like, begged us to please finish it. Which is why I'm here knocking on your door. If you have anything to spare, can you donate it? I'll have Tano's back regardless, but your donations would help. Well, I'm gonna go ask the other villagers as well. Bye. Damn it, I needed that animal. I needed it. What the hell? I needed it. Shoot. Do I need to just, like... Oh, it was the pregnant one too. Damn it. Okay, do we just need to, like...
I guess the predator really needed those prenatals.
Okay, shoot. I swear that this is probably foreshadowing that Tano will die if I don't finish this. Alright, well now I'm down to one single animal. They weren't even that fattened up or that old. So, shoot. I need, how much more blood do I need? I need 5 more blood? Oh, shit. Damn it. I can't have Tano die. I can't have Tano die.
What if Kai dies? What if that's what happens? What if Kai dies instead?
If I murder this one, I only get 1 blood, and I need 5. What the hell? Where am I gonna get this? Why won't the villagers donate blood and offal?
My eyeliner is off, but I cannot be bothered to stare right now.
Honestly, it's probably beautiful. Your makeup always looks so good.
Thank you. I thought it'd be really funny. So like, you would think I'm going to go see a horror movie, so I'm gonna dress like all angsty and stuff like that. I'm wearing a strawberry tracksuit, and you can't stop me.
I love this.
No one can stop me.
I love this.
I'm gonna look so cute, and everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Hi guys, I'm here to see the scary movie, teehee.
I did rewatch last night, actually, the Markiplier's actual playthroughs of Iron Lung, just so I can... It's been a hot minute since I've seen them, so I was like, I'll get back on the lore train. And I'm like, oh god, I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be cool as hell.
So is Iron Lung a game?
Yes, Iron Lung is a game. Not a very long game either. It's maybe like a 40-minute long game. If you were... Actually, no, it's longer than that. It's probably like... It's probably 40 minutes if you know what you're doing. It's maybe like a 2-hour game if you don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of... I can't read a map, so it would take me like probably 5 hours. This game. But it's a game where you are in a welded submersible in an ocean made of blood. Sent down...
Ocean made of blood?
Yeah, so there's lore. So there's lore about this. The lore is you are a convict, right? You're a prisoner, a criminal. You don't know what you did. Like you as the player do not know what the character you're playing as did to warrant them being imprisoned, because it doesn't matter. So you are in this submersible that is fully welded shut because in the future, after we've like gotten like space travel and things like that, something called the Quiet Rapture happened.
Oh.
And the Quiet Rapture was if you were somebody who was on a lot of these like space stations, one day you just noticed that all the planets were gone.
Oh.
Like all the planets have just disappeared.
Okay.
And instead, there are these smaller moons, right? They're referred to as moons because moons are just far tinier. They're so little. There are all these moons circling around, and when you approach them, you realize they're fully made of blood.
Okay. So there's a lot of blood in this movie.
Yes. So there's no... The point of everything going on is, like, there's no resources because they aren't able to grow plants. There aren't any planets to do that. They're running out of time and resources and energy to try to keep humanity going. So you are a prisoner put in something called the Iron Lung, which is it's a submersible fully welded shut, and the goal is for you to take pictures of what's happening outside of the submersible, because you're in one of these moons filled with blood. And your goal is to hopefully find resources that your captors can use. And if you survive coming back out, then you gain your freedom. That's the goal.
Oh.
So, I'm very excited. And also they do specify it's human blood.
Oh.
It's not animal blood. That's all human blood, baby.
Okay,
and
okay.
Added to this is they have so far found 4 moons. 4 separate moons that are all made of blood. They don't know why they're there. They don't know, and they don't know. So, I'm excited to see how all of this plays out. I've heard there's a very specific and graphic body horror scene, which I'm very excited about. I'm a big fan of body horror. Because I'm freak nasty. Because I'm freak nasty like that. Can you believe this is me being normal?
You know what?
Can you believe this is me being normal? Normal and regular Joe? I've never been more regular and normal in my life.
An average Joe.
Average Joe. Yeah, a very average Joe. My name on TikTok is Joe Schmo. Because I thought that was funny. So, you know, you're your typical Joe Schmo.
I love that.
But then my profile picture is just a green background, like Brat by Charlie XCX, that this says Joe can be free.
Okay.
Somebody made that for me, and I've been bummed to ever get it.
So update, I have 0 animals now.
Yay!
And I'm still 4 blood short. So forgetting to close that door royally fucked me over. So, and there's no animals in the wild today. Because you can ask Kai and be like, where are there animals today? And he said there aren't any today, which sometimes happens. And so please, I'm begging, if any of you like value your lives, I need you villagers to scrape together 4 blood, please, and donate it, because I do not want to lose Tano or Kai. Please.
Your original playthrough was just really the bad place.
It really, really is. It really is. And the sad thing is that, like, this was me trying to turn it around. And I do have, like, now, this is great. Now we're up to, like, 6 days worth of food. Like, this is great. It was just my stupid mistake of not closing the door. Not closing the door. Damn. This all could have been avoided if I wasn't so stupid.
I was gonna make a Game of Thrones reference. I was gonna say you need to be like Hodor and hold the door.
I love that.
You know, my Game of Thrones fans in the chat, a series I haven't watched in like 10 years.
Is it that old?
It's pretty old. I mean, I watched all the original series, but the last season, I think, aired around the time Spencer and I started dating, so that was like 6 years ago.
Damn.
And it went on for a while, so.
I remember that I really liked... I had no idea about the books when the first season started to come out. And I was like... I was having trouble, like, following along with what was happening. And so I was like, I'm going to read the books. So and by read, I mean audiobooks, because that's what actually, like, helps me get through them. And so I did, and so I read the whole first book and then watched the first season. And then before the second season came out, I read the whole second book, and then I was like, okay, perfect. And then I didn't get, all the way through the third book before the third season started. And so I was like, oh shit, I don't want to like start it and then not know what's happening. And granted, the book doesn't perfectly match the TV show, obviously, but like it really helped because there were so many characters. There was like so many plot lines going on at the same time. It helped me to kind of like sort out what was happening and who people were. And so I never finished, or I didn't finish the third one in time. And so I didn't start watching the third season. And then I fell behind and I was like, oh, shoot. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to watch the third season until I finish the book. And I didn't end up like getting around to finishing the book before the third season was over. And then I was like, oh, damn it, I'm so behind, and now I'm going to have to watch the whole third season. And then from there, it just spiraled and I never caught up. And yeah. So I never watched anything past the second season, and I think part of the third. And I keep meaning to go back and watch it, but it just seems so overwhelming because I made it such a huge lift for me. And also now I don't know that I would remember enough to just like jump back in. So yeah, I unnecessarily made it hard on myself.
Don't worry, bro. When I finish my book, I will make sure there is an audio format for you.
Love that.
I'll make sure of that.
Before accessibility became such a huge thing in like mainstream nowadays, like I feel like yes, accessibility existed, but now since people are more aware of like mental health and disabilities and whatnot, hi Jay.
Hi Jay. No, fuck. Jay, you know that since we're in Crow Stream, I can't yell at you the way I want to. You know that, and you will not abuse this. I am also a mod. I will abuse my other powers.
Yes.
We're not starting this. We're not starting this. No, you don't. No, I refuse. I refuse on principle. I'm not letting this happen. I mean business, Jay.
Joe is standing on business. Yeah, I used to feel ashamed about doing audiobooks because I was like, this isn't real reading. But like now looking back, I'm like, yes, it is. And that's what actually got me to get through like a few dozen books. And so I'm like, it is valid. So, yeah. And now everybody uses like audiobooks and e-readers anyway. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm cool with it now. I feel secure in my masculinity.
Incredible.
Hi, Hannibal. How are you doing? I have to run it back and give you an update when you come back because I have so much to update you on the game. And happy Lunar New Year.
Jay, you're never gonna believe this, but my nails are the same color as your name right now.
Ooh.
This is incredible. I'll show them to you later. But my nails are the same color as your name. That's nuts. I didn't even mean to do that. Shut up. God, I hate you. So annoying. He's so annoying.
Jay, what do you mean you'll never do an audiobook again? What the hell? Are you saying you don't like audiobooks or reading in general, like as a whole? I feel like it's more like reading in general.
Well, Jay doesn't want to do audiobooks because he is the audiobook. That is what we have decided, that he needs to do the audiobooks. Like, he needs to be the reader of the audiobooks.
Got it. I don't want his voice.
You don't want to... Oh, you're the first person to say that.
Really?
Yeah, everyone else is like, Jay, we need you to read, like, little short stories to us.
Damn.
I'm not trying to do anything, Jay. I'm trying to help you get that bag, which you clearly want.
Sorry.
People find his voice very satisfying.
Okay, I'll give him that.
I think it's just because he's British. I think it's just because he's British and we're American, so we're like, ooh. Ooh, shiny. Little trinket man.
Also, I will say, I prefer female voices.
That's the other thing.
Like,
that's the other thing.
When I listen to audiobooks, and Audible allows you to listen to like a sample before you purchase something, I will say that if something has multiple readings and there's like a man and a woman, I will choose the woman.
I do enjoy a lady voice. Well, I think it kind of lends itself better to the mediums I'm reading, because like if I am listening to any audiobook, it's probably a romance, and normally the main character is a lady, so it would be kind of weird just hear like a dude, just hear a dude talking all the time.
Yeah.
However, Crow, did you hear my story about my adventure with listening to the Fourth Wing audiobook? I feel like I've told everybody this, but it was so funny.
No. Also, Jay, thank you for streaking 5 streams. I never listen to romance audiobooks because I've tried it twice, and it's just kind of like, it's either a woman trying to do both voices or a man trying to do both voices, and either way it kind of throws me. But also B, I feel like they never read it with the same inflection or tone or whatever that I'm imagining in my head, and it just like sounds weird for them to say the dirty talk stuff out loud. I'm like, I just want that in my head interpreted with my own mental voices for them or whatever. So romance is like the only thing that I don't listen to audiobooks to.
Okay, then I retract my statement of making sure there's an audiobook for you. I will track that. Stricken from the record. But Jay, I will kill you. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill you. You didn't know that. He's
Okay,
so
but like,
irritating.
what is this Dorian voice? What does this mean?
Okay, can I explain to you where this came from?
Sure.
Explain to you where this came from. So, have you ever heard of the game Date Everything?
Yes.
So, months ago, when it first came out, Ahsoka Fett, Tay started playing a little bit of it. And one of the first characters you meet is, he's a door. He's a door, his name is Dorian. And he's voiced by Ben Starr. So what started this was I was like, God, I love Ben Starr. I love his voice. It's so incredible. And then Jay immediately was making fun of Ben Starr because he was like, that clearly is a fake accent. This guy isn't British. And I was like, no, Ben Starr is British. And he had to look it up. And he was like, oh my God, he is. Why does he sound like that? And it started the whole thing. And then later, Bree is played Date Everything for her Valentine's Day stream.
I missed most of that stream, by the way. I need to go back and watch the VOD.
You need to watch where all of us were playing Repo together, and I devolved into madness.
Love that.
What happened is that so Jay has this ongoing bit that I hate. I hate it personally, but he does this bit where he will, if there is a character that either me or Bree thinks is hot, if that character happens to be British, he is going to, fullest extent that he is capable of doing, he is going to try and do an impression of that character. It is the worst thing ever, but he does it every time, and it makes me angry. So, he realized that he can do maybe a semi-decent Dorian impression, and he has not let go of it. He has not let go of it since then, and I have been slowly losing my mind.
Okay, but to
I've been slowly losing it.
to me, the thing that comes to my mind is, why does Jay want you to think that he's hot? If he's specifically doing voices that you guys think are hot,
I'm not the problem. You guys, let's just be on record. I am not the problem. It is him.
well, yeah.
I am not the problem, and it shouldn't be my fault. I shouldn't be the one getting punished for this. That's not the one doing it.
Just like make it make sense.
But now, you're like, I don't sound like that all the time. Thank God, because I would find it so annoying. I would find it so annoying. He's such a little shit, dude.
Jay, what type of accent, like what type of British accent do you have? Like, where's your accent from?
It has now gotten so much worse though, because like now a lot of our friends TM are like, now we gotta dress up Jay to be Dorian. And I'm like, no, I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you. Well, and the other worst part is that speaking of Date Everything, we were all in Bree's stream as she was playing it, talking about how fun it would be to cosplay as some of these characters, and I had previously already decided I would love to do a cosplay of Dolly from that game. So since you haven't seen the game, she is a dust bunny. She is a personified dust bunny meant to look like Dolly Parton from her Playboy cover. And I love her. I love her so much. And I love her so much. She's incredible.
That's amazing.
So I already said I want to do that cosplay. And then in a moment, I guess where Jay wasn't paying attention when I said that, like literally like earlier in that stream, while he was there, I had said I would love to do a cosplay of Dolly. He said that he looked up the full list of the characters, and purely based off design, it looks like one of his favorite characters is Dolly. And I was like, hey, I'm going to kill you.
Damn.
I'm gonna kill you. You're ruining everything for me. You're ruining everything, but now everyone wants me to do a cosplay of Dolly. Is the moral story.
I mean,
And I'll do it, but I can't stand up. Like, if I do that for stream, I will not be able to stand up. Because she doesn't really wear pants.
Oh, okay.
She's wearing a unitard and tights. Like, it's like and like, cause it's meant to be the Playboy Bunny cover.
That's
so
crazy, and also kind of like, I feel like a niche pool.
It's so good. That's why her name is Dolly. And she's, because it's like a Playboy bunny, she's a dust bunny. She's got this big gray hair that's in like a high ponytail.
I need to see people play more of this game, because
I'm going to play it.
I've only seen like a little bit, and yeah.
All I'm saying is there's a character named Keith who is meant to be a key, and it's very clear that him and Dorian have some sort of ex relationship, and yet they're still so into each other. All I'm saying is put me between them and I'll fix it. All I'm saying is I will fix it. I will not go further into that. This is your stream, so I will not go further into it. But just know. Rest assured, I'm thinking about it. And Jay, I know, but I don't want to. I'm uncomfortable with my body.
Oh no. Nobody donated the last 4 blood.
Well, we're fucked.
Damn it.
Originally, when I was getting into the idea of streaming, I was actually gonna take the route that you're doing, where I was gonna have a PNG. And I ended up not doing that.
What would your PNG be?
So my name, right, Mojo Brotho, comes from the Powerpuff Girls character Mojo Jojo.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was younger, I had this idea, because when VTubing was first becoming a thing, I was like, God, VTubing would be so fun. I had this idea for like a green-skinned lady, kind of like the Hulk.
Okay.
But sort of designed to look a little bit like Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
So
this
it's
is
like
an interesting mix.
With black hair, and like, you know how Mojo Jojo has the big brain headpiece? Mm-hmm. I imagined that, but as like a beanie.
Okay.
So it had like that arrow shaped pattern on it, and I was gonna do just a weird toothed goblin lady.
This is very unique and also interesting.
I never ended up doing it, but the concept was there.
Also, it seems as though they're giving us this last full day to contribute items. However, I have no more animals left, so I don't have any way of contributing this last bit of blood. And no,
I'm just teasing you at this point.
No, like every other time, villagers contribute stuff to the like cause, and nobody has donated. It's like they want someone to die. Damn it, I really screwed up when I missed the closing the gate. God, that could have been the difference between this and not.
Oh yeah, Crow, you also should look at the group chat from last night, because I put in some feelers for emotes.
Oh, okay.
I put in some feelers for emotes, and I'm wondering if you'll agree with everybody else.
Okay. Is this in a server or in
it's
our
in our
group chat?
It's in our group chat.
Okay. I'll look at it.
The one that probably has like 5K messages because we're crazy. Because we're all insane. I want to make it clear, you're not the problem there. We just be yapping.
Listen, I have a very, if you can't tell, a very completionist mindset where like, yes. I'm like, I have to perfectly know everything that's happening. Otherwise, I'll miss out on something.
I was gonna reference a picture that I think you missed of me, but I was like, oh wait, again, we're in your stream and I'm trying to be normal. You missed a picture of me that I showed on my stream. So I don't find it averse. but maybe the stream will. So
wait, I think that you did show it on your stream.
Oh, were you? You might have been there.
I think I was there.
I can't remember. I put that in the group chat.
Okay, you know.
I put that in there. I was like, you know what? For the girlies.
The girls, gays, and jays. Also, I will say, we are up to 9 days of rations, and this only took a couple of days. So there's hope
Jay.
yet.
I was trying to be coy. I was trying to be coy about it. Be coy about it. But you come out here. That's hitting me. Can a bitch just be a little coy sometimes? Damn.
Oh, Finn wants me to do something for him. Absolutely not.
What's our problem with Finn?
He's the one that, like...
He found us. I'm interested in his lore.
But, like, he's the one who controls all the trade for the town, and I worry that he's, like, manipulating shit. And also, we don't know what he's getting up to out on the high seas, where he's, like... I don't know. I want him to tell us more about... He's just gone back to, like, normal conversations about things, and I want him to tell us more about the zombie apocalypse, the destruction of the capital, the, like, any of the important stuff, and he just comes in here being like, you wanna buy my watermelon table? And I'm like, the town has literally told you that they're worried about starving, and the stores only restock on days that you come to visit, because there's literally just no other inlet of trade, and you're over here being like controlling, like pulling the strings. Please tell me that there's critters. Yes, there's 2 of them. Okay, deep forest and chicory in the forest. Okay.
Gotta get him. Gotta get him.
Okay. I cannot have anybody else die. I can't. Okay, wait, let me look at my
I believe in you, queen.
chicory in the in the forest. Damn it. Okay.
3, 2, 1, it's jam.
Annabelle, you're here.
I never found out what pro I am. Fuck you guys, I don't wanna know.
Wait, what?
I'm a magpie. And yeah.
Green. Even when it's not the crow or the jay, it's still green.
I guess I just give a green vibe. There's something about me, which is crazy because my color is famously purple.
What do you need? Hang on. I need your tiny body, and I'm so sorry.
I need to kill you.
Your
Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
You have to give me at least 1 blood, right? Like, at least 1. Please. Hannibal, I have so much to catch you up on. I started another playthrough on the side. Okay, they want chicory. I have 1 chicory. I started another playthrough on the side and discovered how far you can actually get by the end of summer. And basically, no, this playthrough I did on the side. So, alright, we need the Alfie. Oh, hey, an apple. This playthrough I did on the side, and I realized, like, I ended up with the stream being like, where is this thing? With, like, fully upgraded tools, all of the barns, thriving animals. I aced all all the quests and everything. Like, I didn't want to go any further in that playthrough than I did in this one, so I stopped. But I was like, oh shoot, this is what happens when you like lock in. And I have like 2 weeks worth of food storage. It's great. And so I came back to this one and I was like, I can save this one. I can save it. And if you see, we have 6 days and 10 days worth of rations. So we have done this much, but we're at the last day of the predator taming, and I accidentally lost an animal to the predator because I forgot to close the doors one night. I actually lost 2. I lost 2 because they were 2 nights. And so, you know, like how the villagers contribute every night to the projects, they have not been contributing anything. Like, all I need left is offal and blood, and they weren't contributing anything. And so I murdered all of my animals. I don't have any animals left. And I still am 4 blood short. And today's the last day. And so I don't think that I can get 4 blood from 2 animals. And so I think that losing those 2 animals to the predator has made the difference between like succeeding and not succeeding. And now I'm desperately, like, I just found that little chicory and I sent it to the farm, and now I'm desperately trying to find this alfeep that he said he saw in the deep woods. And I think that that'll get me like 1 blood each, but like, I just can't. I'm afraid that failing this mission is gonna kill Kai or Tano. Like, I don't want another person to die.
Don't.
Don't.
Just don't.
Where is this thing? Okay, we reload. Oh. You can only tame 1 critter a day? Oh no. I didn't even check to see how old the alfeep was. If it was like an older one, I could have maybe gotten more meat from it. Oh no. Okay, so we're about to have 1 blood from murdering this baby. Please, I need the villagers to pull through. If they value the community, the lives of their community members whatsoever, and just cough up 3 blood. That's all I need.
Please.
Please, just 1. Just, I need 3, please. I think that they've contributed like 5 blood or something, but they stopped contributing lately. They're supposed to donate up to 10. Okay. So are they like programmed to never finish a goal for you? Like, if you're like this where there's only 1 thing left, are they not going to submit that last little bit to make it finish? Damn it. Also, I finally figured out the skills. I had no idea that these existed, and I know that I have 3 points right now. I didn't know that these existed, and so I figured out the whole like skills thing. And then also, apparently you can finish Percy's thing, Percy's goal, after he died, because I just did. So, yeah. This is about to be a bad ending.
You've been struggling, man.
This is not good. Well, I finished my last sprinkler.
Yay!
We gotta
There's
count
always a
our
silver
wins
lining.
where we can. Percy, I didn't finish his project in time, and so he was working at nighttime, and he fell into the river and hit his head and floated away. So
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Died forever.
All right, let's fit. We did we did this. So this can go away. We are
can tell I've been
maintaining
yapping a
3
lot.
days of rations. Let's make this.
I'm trying to think of anything that I can talk about that'll make me interesting.
You're very interesting. Also, it's not your job to
want-
like entertain continually.
It is my job. It's my whole existence. It may not be my job to you, but it's my job to me.
Okay.
It's how I live. If I'm not funny, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry. I have to...
You provide value other than your humor.
I was gonna do a bit where I was, because we were talking about audiobook, and I was like, well, if you prefer a somewhat lady voice, I am mildly considering, taking voice lessons, because for the first time in my life, somebody has gone out of their way to be like, I find your voice very satisfying, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Wait, that's great.
What are you talking about? I've never heard anyone say that in my life. Never heard anyone say that in my life. But, a fun Joe lore fact, my dad used to do radio. Like, way back in the day. My dad used to do radio, and he was a DJ.
Wait, that's
That's
awesome.
a very interesting man. That's a very interesting man. So, I have never considered even for a second that I have, like, a voice that people enjoy listening to. Normally when I interpret the way people are talking about my voice, it's like, they're saying that they enjoy hearing me talk because I talk very vigorously.
Vigorously.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the autism. It's the autism. I had this thought recently because I was helping somebody take the RADs, and they were like, what do they mean when they say you speak with a normal rhythm? I was like, okay, if you listen to me when I talk, I kind of speed up and then slow down mid-sentence very often. And I don't realize I'm doing it until after it's happened. Or like I increase and decrease in volume when I do not mean to. I do not speak with a cadence or a rhythm. I just be talking. Hey!
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna read this because I feel like I'm gonna figure out the shitty ending anyway. Hannibal says, don't worry if you don't want to know. If the player character does not contribute to the project, the villagers will contribute the following items: 50 out of 100 planks, 10 out of 20 nickel bars, 14 out of 40 iron bars, 5 out of 10 titanium bars, 10 out of 20 blood, 5 out of 10 offal. You know what? Maybe they did contribute the blood, but like, I'm just doing my little bunny best out here, okay? I people are about to die, I just know it. In my other playthrough, we watched the cutscene this morning because I accidentally triggered the playthrough and or the cutscene, and so they successfully tamed the predator, and I actually stopped and like took my hands off the keyboard because I was like, I gotta let people see this, and I'm glad that I did because I don't know if we're gonna get to see it on this one. So we know what the cutscene is. If you succeed, I think we're about to find out what the cutscene is. If you fail, but yeah.
Sound so nervous. You sound so nervous.
I've worked so hard to save this playthrough. I've worked so hard to save this playthrough. And if I'm about to be like 2 blood away from someone else dying, like honestly right now, I just want to waste the rest of the day. I feel like you would be so proud of me, Hannibal, because I was like min-maxing every single day, going to bed at like after 11, using up all of my energy, like making sure I do everything to like use up all my energy. I got so deep in all 3 of the mines. This is on my second playthrough. And like, I was like killing it, like grinding. And so I did a couple of days off stream in this playthrough to kind of like get my footing again. But like right now, I know that I'm wasting a day, but like I just need to see, like, fate is coming for me. I don't. 3 blood short.
Well, R.I.P. R.I.P. Tano, you're so dead, King.
God.
R.I.P. my guy. You're so dead.
I love Percy and I love Tano.
R.I.P. Tano.
Rise and shine, lazy rabbit. Get to the docks now or I'll gut ya. What the hell? A pirate?
What the fuck is going on?
What?
Hey guys, what the hell is happening?
This is a totally new... What the hell? I have a feeling that this is unrelated to the Predator thing, maybe. What the hell?
But also, why is the pirate kinda...
What? Stop. Okay, but that guy's kinda... That guy's
oh my god!
Oi, raccoon, is this the last of them? Yes. Alright, now listen up. The Empress's taxmen won't be visiting you no more. But don't worry, we'll be patrolling the area along this fjord for those damn feral lunatics. In return, you'll keep us well stocked with provisions and materials. We'll take the usual amount today. But defending this area is hungry work. Starting next week, I'm afraid I must increase your paltry defender's ration by half. No, what? You can't do this. We're not... Shut it! You think we're afraid of you? A scrappy pack of herbivores and toothless carnivores? Let me spell it out. We've got armor, we've got weapons, and you lot, you've got nothing. So here's the deal. Pay up, or we'll take everything. Okay. I'm not reading. I see Hannibel's like out of the corner of my eye. I see their username like popping up and popping up and popping up in chat, and I'm like, I'm not gonna look yet. I'll look after this. But okay. What if? So are they saying they killed the entire Royal Navy? And also,
that is a great question.
Do we think that they are responsible for destroying the capital? Anyway, let's see. Oh, and don't think you can cheat us. We've got the taxman's records. We know exactly how much you're capable of gathering. Please, Captain Sir, it's fall. We must start preparing for the winter. We can't... 10%. What did you say? I said 10% more on top of the increase. That's impossible. 20%. Yeah, keep saying it, Theo. Keep saying it. Glad you understand, little raccoon. Next Sunday, 3 days of both carnivore and herbivore food are due. And don't think we'll be satisfied with just food. Trade has been disrupted, and we need materials to fix our clothes and ship. So you keep giving us the same materials you gave that pompous rat. Now then, you know the drill. We collect, you obey. We collect, oh, you obey. Okay.
All I'm saying is, one way to fix this would be not appropriate, but I would solve it. That would solve the problem. I'm not gonna say how, but rest assured, Crow, I would solve this problem in whatever way I deem necessary. This problem's getting solved.
Okay, so Hannibal, Riptano, I'm not saying anything, I'm not spilling. Byrat, Gustavo, and Boo Grafing. Hinting that they take care of Gustavo and the tax rat man. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what about the Predators thing? Hello? Are we just ignoring the Predators thing?
Wait, yeah, can we talk to them? What do they call us? What kind of weird mean names do they call?
Oi, what do you want? Mercy? We're all out of that. Oh. Or you want to join my crew? We could use a mop slinger. Damn. Okay. Okay, perhaps. Okay, I know that this is what got us behind in the first place, but perhaps today is a talking day and, like, finding out plot. Just, like, finding out plot. Okay. Oh, there's an ad in 2 minutes. I'm gonna snooze it. Okay. I think that we're okay to throw away one single day. Maybe I should stop attending our shop and just spend my days fishing on the pier. Oh, okay. How is that gonna... It's terrible what happened to the tax collector and soldiers. Sure, they were jerks, but at least they were working to protect us. What? You think that they were? I'll do what I can, but I've already been working so hard. I don't think that you should trust the government.
I don't think we should trust the government.
They're being like, at least our tax dollars were being used to protect us.
And this is how we turn Grimshire into communism. This is how this starts. We become the Marxist bunny.
Right? I need water. It seems danger has arrived on our docks. I thought for sure we'd be safe out here. Are the pirates gonna hurt us? They took down the tax collector and trained soldiers. What can we do other than submit? I think it's interesting that with every like new development, you see that they're not just like flat characters across the board. You see that like some of them are like dissent against Theo, the quote-unquote mayor. Some of them like go along with him. Some of them have different thoughts about like the whatever it is, the Gustavo guy, or like the pirates or whatever. Like, I like how they're not just across the board being like, man, that's scary, I hate it.
I have
thanks to Theo.
I have a thought, and I think Hannibal is gonna hate it. I think Hannibal's gonna hate it. But I have a lore brain, so I'm over.
I love your
theorizing,
lore.
Like, what if? Now hear me out. What if the pirates are lying? What if they're in on it with the tax collectors? Because historically, this is a precedent. Like people of the crown of like the Royal Navy would sometimes hire pirates to basically poach areas from other nearby countries so that they could sweep in and like take stuff from them. So I'm over here like, what if the Queen's Navy, right, is like, hey, we need an increase, but we're worried about a rebellion. We will hire you to poach these areas to get an increase of resources because these people will be more afraid of you guys than us.
Interesting.
And then you guys will get a kickback from us.
Interesting. Okay. I see it. I see the logic. Interesting.
So they said that they'll take the normal amount this week, or like for this time, but the next time they come, it's going to be an 80% increase. That's excessive, especially if they are going to other towns. That's a huge increase that they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, uh-oh. So there's kickback here. They are going to take some of the supplies that they are doing the increase on, but then the rest of it is going to go to the Navy. Like that's
that's so smart. They're gonna take their cut and then be like, "Here, we got your money," but not tell them that we have the cut.
Yeah, I have big brain, dude. I'm on it.
I love this. We'll just do what we can until we can't. Damn.
Jesus Christ, please.
Also, all the shops are still kind of like empty looking, even though I've upped the... I don't think it's been long enough since I've upped the rations. So I feel like everybody's shop still looks super empty, but I'm looking forward to them looking full again.
It'll be so exciting.
I understand why the town is upset, but does it really matter who we give our stuff to? Either way, it's no longer ours. Wait, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I hope no one gets injured by the pirates. Tensions were so high this morning. You don't think those pirates would ever spend time in our tavern, right? I'm afraid of what they would do while drunk. That does seem like a pirate thing. Oh yeah, I have picked the pears before. I say we firebomb them to hell and back.
Jesus Christ. Hey,
Okay. Do we have that kind of resources?
I think Rusty might have a little bit of like war PTSD or something.
Yes, he's also the one who's always the says the angriest things about whenever something like this happens. Like, he hates Theo's ass. Like, he hates him.
We think something happened to Rusty that we don't know about.
What are we supposed to do? Their demands are ridiculous. That's all you have to say. Also, Hannibal, I realized the importance of donating to the museum, which I had not been... Oh shoot, ads are running. No! I think that Hannibal isn't subscribed. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait.
All your ads are running back to back.
They are?
Cause like, it was only like 5 minutes ago that the last one ran, wasn't it?
I snoozed. I snoozed the one that was about to come up.
I see. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, I thought that I snoozed the one that was about to come up, so I don't think that it played. I need to increase the distance between my ads. Joe broke the ads.
I broke them. Yeah, that's what happens when you get a non-affiliated person up in here. They ruin the ads. They break everything. They're like, who are you, peasant? Freaking commie? Not getting paid capitalism money?
Oh, Rufus is angry. I think that the pirates are his time. They demand like 20 food ration. What the hell? 20? On my other playthrough, the highest that I've been able to go is like 2 weeks. That's it. That's crazy. These no good bastards, they give us wolves a bad name.
Don't worry, Rufus. No one thought that they were pirates because they were wolves.
Exactly. Wolvesist.
I was like, are we learning about racism in this universe? Is there in-universe racism that I don't know about?
It's like Zootopia.
Oh my god, it is like Zootopia.
At the very least, they seem better armed than the army. Maybe that'll discourage other opportunists from visiting. I don't know how I feel about that.
They brought up the suspicion as like, because you said, what, they took out the whole Royal Navy? I don't think they did. I think they're lying. I think it's a ploy.
I can't believe that some of them are just like, well, that's what happens. Oh well. The whole town is sad because of the pirates. Would it help if I gathered up acorns? Aw. Although, dumb little kid, how would that help? Where's the army? Shouldn't they be putting a stop to these bandits? Okay, did you not see? When the army was coming, they did not give a shit about us. They literally said to our face, we don't care about you. Oh, you have a predator on the loose? That's your problem. Like they literally don't care about us.
They could not give two shits.
They do not care. Why would you think like, oh, we're paying the army so they have to defend us, right? Hello, Crow. Can I ask you for a favor? What? The kids have been bugging me about making a batch of my famous hopper cider. Would you be willing to collect some apples for you? Now is not the time, Wallace.
I'm busy, son.
They demanded Erica and I build them some gaudy furniture. The pirates want furniture. I'm planning on making it so poorly built. Listen, that's an act of resistance, and I appreciate that. I love that. I want to see what Logan has to say. His silly little ass. It's a hint that the current monarch is herbivore. There were dialogues about a war started by a carnivore. I remember that there was some dialogue that was like, oh, this other war was only 2 years ago or something like that. And I was
it's like, what happened? Against who? Who
That's
are we
what
fighting?
They didn't go into any detail. They were just like, damn, we just fought that other war too 2 years ago. And I was like, my God, this is like the worst decade for you guys ever. The heck? So I'm really interested to see what's going on with this. I don't think I've been this like into the plot of a game in forever. And I know it's like a silly like, oh, it's supposed to be like a not so cozy game, but I'm just like, there's so many left and right turns. Like I have no idea what's going to happen next. It's like everything is left field.
This is Game of Thrones except a farm.
I guess. That wolf was so arrogant, and yet, what are we supposed to do about it? Yeah, I guess you get the short end of the stick because you gotta supply all the, like, armor and stuff.
Yeah, I must suck to be the blacksmith of the town getting poached because it's like, I have to give them the supplies that will further be used to subjugate us.
Yeah, exactly. They lost 3 people last year? Wait a minute, I didn't know about that. They lost 3 people? This town has just
cursed.
got to be clinically depressed. Like,
it's cursed. I think they're on bad land. I think
is this stolen land? Does this imply the
Oh my
existence
God.
of
Holy
animal
shit.
natives that were then exploited
the bad
and
guys?
their land taken?
Girl, are we the bad guys? Are we colonialism? Are we colonialism? Have we been colonialism the whole time?
Is this the existence of colonialism in this animal universe?
Oh my God. Have we been colonialists this whole time? I will actually lose it. If that's true.
Oh, I hope no one does anything dangerous. Those pirates seem like they wouldn't be afraid of hurting us. Okay, do you have anything to say about... You don't have anything to say about the fact that I didn't... Okay. Bandits threatening our village and there's nothing we can do. Although it's probably best we don't provoke them. I wouldn't want anyone to die because of me. British Simulator 2026.
No, literally. Except the British are all bunny people.
Yeah.
All bunny people. Well, you know what? I feel like if we were going to caricature, personify the British as anything, I think a rabbit makes sense.
Yeah? Why is that?
So, because, this is gonna be really dark.
Oh no.
You know how there's like a whole thing with like, you know, with humans and most other species, you're not supposed to have DNA cross that's too similar to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbits don't have that.
Really?
Rabbits don't have that as a problem. Yeah, rabbits can fully reproduce with any other rabbit, no matter how close in relation to them they are.
Damn.
That's how it works out. So, Not to
Wait, and
diss on the
royal
British
families?
monarchy.
Royal families are always infamously inbred.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, not to diss on the British royal family, but you know, it feels a little
Yeah.
a little pointed. It feels a little pointed. I don't know if it's all breeds of rabbits that can do that, but there are definitely most rabbits are able to reproduce with full siblings or parents and not have any offspring consequences to it.
Hannibal, you're right. Let me see if I can find another critter and kill it. Even though that's only going to give me another 1 blood because it's going to be some baby, and we're still going to be short 2 bloods. I wish I could see the beauty of sharing, helping, and supporting others. No, pirates are not going to do that. Alright, we need to find Rowan. Please tell me that there's animals around here. Please tell me there's animals around here. No, there's no animals today. God.
You're fucked.
It's like you guys want to die.
Screwed, man.
Honestly, if you lived in this town, in this universe, you probably would want to die too.
It's like, I'm sick of this, actually.
You would probably just want to be like, end my suffering. Set me free. Please just set me free from this prison.
Speaking of setting me free, but in a joyous way, I do have to go because I have to finish getting dressed so I can go see Iron.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm so excited to potentially see you later, though.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to talk about the movie. And
That'll
it's gonna
be so fun. I love your
fun.
analyses of things. All right,
I'm so
have
excited.
a
Anyway.
lovely time. Thank you for joining
I-
me today.
I am so happy to be here. I would love to do this again. I have so much free time, so probably next time you stream, if you would have me, I might show up again. Hannibal, I'm going to see Iron Lung. Yeah, I'm going to see Iron Lung. And I am a big nerd for horror, so I will have thoughts. And just because I love Markiplier doesn't mean I'm going to, you know, blow smoke up this movie's beehole. I'm gonna sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, I gotta go finish getting ready. I'm gonna go put on my strawberry velour tracksuit. Because I am what? Juicy.
Love it. I love it.
Alright. I'm so excited to talk about it later. I missed you already. Bye!
Bye. Have a fun time. All right, let's see here. Ooh, these are about to die. We'll sell them. I shouldn't have donated raw food, but I did, so. Okay, what do you guys have to say? Did I already talk to you? I already talked to you. I need Rowan. A quick feather! Who do we need to talk to? Rowan, Logan, Manor, at the carpenter's thing. Theo! Theo, what do you have to say for yourself? At least the army pretended to care about us. We can't do anything now. Damn. Actually, let me see this. Alright, let's see what our favorite little Logan has to say. I swear, if they come after our Alfeep, I'll cut them down. Who am I kidding? I don't even have a real sword. Yeah, I was gonna say that would be kind of out of character for you. Damn, I wish I had 3 blood. I wish you could buy blood somewhere. Only Rowan is left. Carpenters. I was at the Carpenters before. Okay, so now I'm wondering if the pirates are not tied to a specific day, and therefore they just happened to come on the 1st of fall, and that like messed with the cutscene for the Predator thing. Otherwise, I wonder if the Predator thing is going to happen tomorrow, or if it comes down to it, I've got my axe to defend us with. Well. This is probably like the most terrible, horrible playthrough. And I'm kind of sick of suffering. I'm sick of suffering. Make it end. Okay. Honestly, like, I don't even want to do anything else today. I feel like I'm sad and I'm anxious to see what's happening with the whole Tano thing, and I just... yeah. The last couple of days, I was on a roll. I was like, yes, I'm going in the mines, I'm getting all this stuff done, I'm like, there's a fire under my ass, but like, today, I'm like, this is depressing. You know something that has bothered me though? Oh, I have poop in here. Something that has bothered me is that you can't rotate furniture. I don't think that you can rotate furniture that I've been able to see. Which I wish that we could. All right, let's just see what happens tomorrow. No! Tano, I do not like this. It's dangerous. Relax, Kai. I can do this. We tame regular critters all the time. I need some water before I do this. Regular critters do not kill. Some of them do. True. But we've got to do this for the village. If they truly cared about solving this problem, then we would have had the materials to do this safely by now. I did my best. I did my best. I did my best. Oh, don't be that way. Everyone is suffering, Kai. Now let's be quiet and try to lure it out. Is that a dead Bluggy? And now we wait. The predator is so creepy. No, no, no! Hello, big guy. Careful, Tano. It's okay, we're friendly. Here, have this. That's right. We have lots of meat for you to snack on. Tano, don't let your guard down. Don't worry, Kai. I think it's worth Oh, we're putting him in a grave? We're putting him in a grave, but we burn everyone else. What if he comes back as a zombie? What if he comes back as a zombie? Today we bury Tano within the earth as requested by his brother. Their customs teach us that burying the fallen allows their spirit to watch over those they love. And isn't that a comforting thought? Tano was kind and eager, always seeking to connect with each of us. To have him watch over and care for us before his spirit passes on brings great comfort to my heart. Let him watch over us now as we honor his memory. Thank you, Edgar. Tano, he was my brother. I couldn't protect him. My little brother. Mom, Dad, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Hazel. Everyone, know this. He died trying to protect this village. Sure, it was in his own weird way, but it was his way of caring for this village. And in the end, he succeeded. The beast is no more. I was able to kill it while it attacked him. Remember this. You owe him. Now leave. I need to bury my brother. Well, this is a terrible playthrough. This sucks. This is horrible. I did my best. It would have been better if I hadn't lost those 2 animals. I would have had that 3 blood. I hate this. I have failed so many. This is sad. And it's raining and everything. I wonder if the weather is affected by what's going on. Like, if they know something sad is going to happen if they do the weather a certain way. I hate that he takes money from the villagers, and they're already, like, so depressed. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop for this playthrough today. Hannibal, I want to show you my other playthrough. This is the one that I was on before. Oh, it's doing it again. This is the playthrough that I was on before, and so far I've successfully done Lila's like planting for the Red Sea, and because I chose it because I wanted to see something different than the fish farm, But now I'm realizing that the fish farm probably would have been better because it seems like the red tide eventually goes away on its own anyway. And then at least when you have the fish farm, then you have that and the red tide is gone. But with the Lila's thing, you don't have the fish farm and the red tide goes away anyway. So I don't know how I feel about that, but oh my gosh, we caught it, Kai. We saw this at the beginning of stream, but not many people were here because I ended the day without saving. So easy now, Tano. Catching it was the easy part. Now you have to tame it. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll love to be our friend. Hey there, big fella. We're not gonna hurt you. We want to be friends. Tano. Shh, Kai, I'm busy. It's gonna be okay. Here, have some bluggy steak. Exactly, you can tell that it's gonna be the nice ending because the music is nice. There we go. That's a good predator. Enjoy your snack. Don't worry, I'm just getting closer to deliver more meat snacks. Tano. Shh. Here, have this last bit, okay? You want to be my friend, right? I've got more meat back home. Now, be a good, ferocious predator and stay still while I let you out of this cage. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, this is where it's going wrong. Like, you have it captured. You're not gonna tame it in like 5 minutes. Why would you let it out of the cage? Keep it in the cage and bring it home that way. Us. Good job, Tano. Thanks, Kai. Now, what's a good name for them? Seriously? So this is my other playthrough that I was trying out. And I'm on summer 24. My house is real cute. And I've got everything organized. I have my skills up. We already had the avian hunter, but I added the cardio, the chef, the crafter, and the shorten the compost days. I have the run speed and the increase decrease prices. Now I have the naturalist, which I'm glad because it highlights both of them. Because I really missed not having the nature highlighted like I do in the bunny playthrough, so I'm glad that we're able to get both of those. And then I have the less resources when crafting. I've heard that there's not actually enough points to get everything, so I've been trying to be really careful with what I choose. Yeah. I have my little fermentation and presses, kiln, a couple of these guys, my composter's going, I got all my sprinklers set up. We have our whole little section of drying stuff and logs, and I added chests everywhere so that everything's all organized next to where I need it, so I don't have to keep leaving an area to get stuff. I have my little hay field. I have animals, every single type of animal. I'm very happy about that. I'm trying to get them to put on weight. I don't like how the girdles look. They're cute as a baby, but not as an adult. So I've got all of these guys. Oh, and this one's pregnant. So we're all good there. And I have actually remembered to close the doors on this playthrough. I don't know why. I haven't been able to on the other ones. I just kept forgetting. I think it's because I was like yapping and I was playing this one off stream, so I actually like remembered. But the murder them all. What? Go pet the predator? You can pet the predator? I didn't know this. I'm gonna snooze ads again. Let's see. Oh! Interesting. Wonder if you can get it to leaky. What do you have to say? Oh, you don't have anything to say that has to do with the predator? Where's your brother? Oh yeah, and I have more stuff donated. I'm almost to the next goal. I have no failed, only successes. Very happy about this. Yeah. A bed for the predator. That would be cute. No, no, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pet it. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with this playthrough. I think that the first time you're playing this game, you don't really understand the urgency of things, or I guess you don't really understand how bad things can go. And so I think that doing this second playthrough really helped me to understand, like, oh, okay, this is the pace that I need to move, or like, this is the stuff that I need to have. Oh, I was about to say, I have the mithril pickaxe. I have the mithril axe. I haven't really upgraded the scythe other than this, because I haven't really needed to. I haven't upgraded the water can because, like, I don't need to. I have the sprinklers. I have the mithril rod. I haven't equipped the hoe because I was like, I don't really use it. I don't need it. Yeah. And then we're pretty deep in all the mines. I think what I read was there's 20 levels maybe. And so we're pretty deep into the mines. I think one of them I'm almost to 20. In the marsh one, I think I'm around 15 or something. And then in the mountain one, I just hit the ice level. I think I'm on the first ice level, so I must be in 10. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this one. And we have 12 and 10 days of food. So I get to actually see what the root cellar looks like with all this lovely stuff in it. So excited. And I actually have enough money to buy stuff, so I will supplement, because I'm trying to see how big of a buffer I can get. Like, I want to see how big I can fill up the root cellar. So whenever they restock, I go around to the shops and I buy all the food, like the fish and preserves and stuff from the fishermen, and like the meat and the meat from the hunter, and the sausages and stuff from the tavern. The only thing that I need to figure out is I don't like that the shops have become empty. Like, they used to be filled with stuff on all the shelves and all the buckets and everything. Like, I remember that from the beginning. But even after they restock on Sundays, they never look full again. Like, it's always been empty the whole game. So, and that's the case for all the shops and stuff. Like, I wish that they would fill up. And, yeah. so that's what's going on in my other playthrough. I haven't been talking to people as much because I've been grinding, so my relationships are lower. My relationships are lower in this playthrough, but I just figured that, like, that's, I don't know, that's the price to pay for actually seeing. I was trying to grind and see how well can I do. Like, I just want to see and experiment and see how well I do, so yeah. I'm waiting for ads to be over so I can keep talking to Annabelle. Also, I'm not worried about wasting today because I'm not worried about wasting today because I'm just gonna exit without saving, so. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, Hannibal, I have one question for you. One single question, because I don't want to spoil stuff, but I'm just curious. So let me know when you're back from ads. I think that you're okay. I don't want any like super spoilers or anything like that. Is it true that the current early access video, or the current early access game only runs until the last day of year 1 winter? Like, is it true that right now you can't play past year 1 winter? Dang it! Man. That's where part of the pressure is, because I'm like, a lot of these types of games, I'm like, oh, I don't have to get everything done in year 1. Like, I can go at a leisurely pace, whatever. But then I realize, like, this game, you're like, nope, gotta do it all in year 1, at least right now. At least right now. Dang it. Do you know when they're thinking about, updating, or like the next big update is gonna come out? I joined the Discord that was linked in the wiki, but I haven't really gone to it yet because I don't want to accidentally spoil anything. I don't want to like accidentally spoil anything for myself. I wanted to get through a full playthrough before I like go on there and look around and like chat and everything, because I don't want to spoil anything. And I feel like this is one game where I actually worry about spoilers, because I'm like, man, every new plot thing is like a twist and turn and everything like that. But yeah, I've just gotten hooked. I'll have to keep watching the Steam page and see when there's updates and everything, and just... Are the developers in the Discord? because I wonder if they're able to like see everybody's feedback and like give updates and that type of stuff. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope that this game really gets the love that it deserves because it totally surprised me. And I thought in the beginning, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I like this game. Like, it's kind of stressful and dark and all that. But as I've played it more, especially, I've said that at the beginning of stream. I was like, I need to be normal with Hannibal. I've become so normal about it. Because after stream on Thursday, I started the second playthrough on Friday, and I literally played from morning till night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I posted on my Instagram stories last night. I was like, I can't wait to play this on stream tomorrow. I have so many new developments to share. So I'm obsessed, and I think it's so much more enjoyable now that I know what I'm doing. But it's exciting that there's still so many new things to discover that I haven't experienced yet. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah. I think that for today's gonna be it for me. Once again, I've almost hit 4 hours. Normally my time limit for myself is 2 hours, but I had so much fun yapping with Joe, and we were talking about Frankenstein and everything like that. And so I'm hoping that I'll have more friends stop by during streams. My idea is to, I have a channel that I'm like slowly adding people to that they can just like drop in and like leave whenever they want during my stream, so they can just be like, hey, for a second, and then like leave again or whatever. Your toe beans in Discord. Okay. Sounds good. I thought about you all weekend when I every time that I was using the wiki, like I had a page up and like a doc next to it where I was like making notes to myself and everything and making to-do lists. It was great. That wiki is like a lifesaver. But yeah, my voice is tired. I need to drink water and I need to eat something. But thank you so much to everybody who joined stream today. Thank you to everybody who was chatting. I know today was kind of like a more honed in, like focused, quiet day. But I appreciate you all. Please come follow me on my socials. I always post updates on Instagram on my stories about like next stream and like different games coming out and stuff like that. And all of my VODs are on YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and watch some of my playthroughs or you missed some of stream. But yeah, thank you again. I don't think we're going to raid today because we only have a couple of people. But I hope that your... yes, Fields of Mystery update. Yes, I'm so excited on the 23rd. I hope that y'all have a wonderful, happy Lunar New Year. And take care of yourselves. I will be back on Thursday, like normal, somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. EST. But I will look forward to seeing you all there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you later.